Hare Krishna. There is a very beautiful verse in the Bhagavad Geeta in the 18th chapter. 18th chapter is the concluding chapter of the Gita, and this is one of the concluding verse. This is a verse number 58 in the 18th chapter. It says, Macchitta sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyasi atha chattam na ahankaran na shoshashi vinakshashi. This is a verse spoken by Lord Krishna to Sri Arjuna, wherein Lord Krishna says that, my dear Arjuna, if you hear my instructions and if you worship me and continue to follow my instructions in your life, you will overcome all the obstacles and all the calamities which are very natural in this world, as we are seeing at the current time the situation of the world. But Lord assures Arjuna that if Arjuna follows all the instructions given by the Lord, he will easily overcome the problems caused due to various reasons. And then Srila Prabhupada, who is the writer and commentator on this Gita, he says that anybody who becomes the devotee of the Lord becomes his very dear friend. And once Lord becomes your friend, he will, he always takes care of the devotee. To understand this, we will just see one example, one small story. There was one businessman, and he was not just a businessman, but he was a very devout devotee of the Lord. And this devotee, he always used to worship Lord every day without fail, with a lot of love and gratitude. And he is always grateful to the Lord, thinking that, my dear Lord, whatever I have in my life is only because of your grace. Without your grace, I cannot get all these things. And thinking like that, one day he goes to the altar, where we worship the Lord. In different religions we have different styles of worship, but concluding in one God. We all worship in one God. So this person, he goes to the altar and he prays to the Lord and says that, I know that whatever I have is only by only by your mercy. But I want to see that you are always with me. You are always next to me. And he prays like that, and then he goes, as the day proceeds, he continues his business work and all that. And during night, he gets one dream. And in that dream, Lord comes and he says that, see, you will not be able to see me with your eyes, but I will give some indications through which you will understand that I am always with you. So this devotee, he every morning he used to go to the morning walk to the riverside. As sometime we do that. Morning is a very nice time, fresh air. Sometimes we go to the park. If we have a river, it's a great fortune to have a river next to your home and all that. You can go in the morning and then just have a small walk. So this devotee, every morning he used to go for a morning walk. And as he would walk on the sandy beach of the river or a river bank, there you will see the footprints. So Lord says that instead of 2 footprints, you will see every day there 4 footprints. 2 yours and 2 mine. So this devotee becomes very happy. And the next morning, as he goes for the morning walk, he sees that there are 4 footprints. Becomes very happy, and then he continues the worship of the Lord. And as the life is progressing, as we know in this world, the nature of this world is we are never in a same position. The position of all of us continuously keep changing. This is the nature of this world. So when we have prosperity, a time will come when we will face the utter crisis, calamity, and all our good things, they will go away. All negative and bad things, they will come. Sometime we have a good health, and sometime we have a bad health, and sometime just like in the current time, there was a time when we were freely moving around, having nice time, but the situation is now we are all locked down. We are forced by the nature to stay in a place, in one place, not able to go anywhere. But surely, if we have a faith in the Lord and we continue our duties as doctors, as nurses, and as a common citizen, we have a responsibility to stay the place where we are staying, and we all continue worshipping the Lord and doing our duties, definitely Lord will give a solution very soon. So as I was telling, that the nature of the world is good things, they come and go, bad things come, but they keep going, coming. This is the cycle of the world. And as we have observed, when we have good fortune, nice business going on, nice job, everybody is attracted to us. Actually, people are not attracted to us, they are attracted to the wealth, the influence, the power, the position we have. And as the power, position, influence goes away, these people, they also leave us, because they have really not come for us, they have come for all these external things. So this devotee, his business goes into crisis, and he starts losing his business, all the wealth, and seeing that all his relatives, all his friends, all his well-wishers, they all start to go away from him. But this devotee, as I told earlier, was a very really fixed devotee. So he continues to worship the Lord. He understands that yes, this is the nature of the world. As long as I have good things, people will come to me, and when I lose things, people will go away from me. So he doesn't get disturbed, and he continues the job. He's whatever he is doing business, and continues to worship the Lord. And as the next day he's going for the morning walk on the river bank, he sees that now instead of 4 footprints, he's seeing only 2 footprints. So he becomes very sad, and he thinks that, oh my God, I am now alone. Now the people of this world, they left me, but Lord also left me. This is very saddening. He comes home, goes in front of the altar, and tells the Lord that, my dear Lord, I can understand about the people, my relatives, my friends, people of this world. They are leaving me because all my power, position, wealth, is going away. But how can you leave me? We are also among them. He was very, disappointed. But inside the heart, he had the faith that let me continue the, my duty, and he continues the job, and he continues the worship of the Lord. And then, as I said earlier, the nature of this world is, it's just a cycle. Sometimes there is a happiness that goes away, then distress comes, and then distress, it goes away, then happiness comes. Disease is there, disease will go away, healthy condition will come, that healthy condition will go away, disease will come. Similarly, for this devotee also, his business again starts building up again. Now he starts getting good money, wealth, everything. And then as the money comes, power comes, position comes, wealth comes, again all his relatives, friends, all of them start coming to him. As I said earlier, these people, these friends, these relatives, they are really not coming for him. They are really coming for all this wealth, power, position. There are very few and very rare people, and our real, genuine relatives who really come for us. And it's a really great fortune and a mercy of the Lord if we can get such people around us. So this devotee, when he gets back all these people and relatives, he also becomes again very happy. But then he understands, okay, this is the nature of the world. Let me continue my job. So people come, and again glorify him, again they are with him, but he's not affected, he continues the job. And then as usual, next day morning he's going for the morning walk. Again he sees that now there are, instead of 2 footprints, again there are 4 footprints. So in the beginning there were 4 footprints, when everything was with him, when his business started going away, collapsing, and all the relatives they started going away, that time he saw only again two footprints. And again when all the wealth, power, prestige, everything came back, again he's seeing Lord's footprints. This time he really becomes very, very angry. Not sad, but very angry. Because he thinks that, oh my God, how come this Lord, is so selfish? He's so cunning. He's also, among these, not among these people, he's more than them, more cunning than these people. When everything came back, he's also coming back. Wow. Then he comes back to the home, again goes in front of the altar, and then this time he's not praying, but this time he's really angry and started chastising Lord. But how can you do this? You are also among them, these people. They are not coming, these people, they have come not for me but for my wealth and this and that. You are also doing the same thing. He's really very angry and disappointed, but as I said, he had the faith inside. He continues the worship. And then that night, Lord comes in his dream, and the Lord says, my dear devotee, what do you think? That when your business was collapsing, all your relatives, your friends, they were going away, that time you were seeing only two footprints. Now these footprints, whose footprints were they? And the devotee says, obviously mine, I was walking. And the Lord says, no, they were not yours, they were mine. And then this devotee, and then he thinks that, okay, Lord will not lie, but then he asks the Lord, now tell me, at that time, where I was then? If these two footprints were not mine, then where I was? Then the Lord says that, see, this is the mistake you are doing. This is the mistake we all do. When time of crisis comes, and if we don't see any help coming from anywhere, we think that, okay, now I am alone. Even God has forsaken me. God has left me. But it's not like that. Lord says to the devotee that when you were going through crisis, actually I lifted you and kept you in my lap. And because I kept you in my lap, I was walking, holding you. And therefore, there were only two footprints. And these footprints were mine, not yours. Then this devotee understands that how much the Lord, cares for us, how much Lord loves us. If we have trust and faith in Lord, He is always with us. So with this small example and story, we can realize and understand that we are actually never alone in this world. Lord is always with us. Just imagine the Lord, not imagine, it's a fact. The Lord, who can generate milk in mother's breast when she becomes pregnant. The same Lord, will He not provide for the living entity when He is out of the womb? When He is in the womb, He is providing all the facilities. Now see, any woman or girl, if she is not pregnant, she will not develop milk in the breast. Only when she is pregnant, that time milk is generated in the breast. This is the arrangement of the Lord. So the same Lord who is providing us when we are in the womb, He will also provide for us when we are out of the womb. We just have to keep the faith in the Lord and continue our duty as in different roles. Of course, somebody may be a housewife, somebody may be a husband, or somebody may be a soldier or a doctor or driver or whatever. We all have to continue our duties and at the same time worship the Lord and have faith in the Lord. And very soon we will see a ray of hope. And with that hope, we get the indication, okay, this is the way Lord is helping me, this is the way Lord is helping. And gradually we can get the success. Thank you. Hare Krishna.